It was a 3-gamer. You were on the call for that one. It was a very interesting match altogether. Hayden Patriquin will be our first server of the match to Christian Alshon. Alshon goes big early to Hayden Patriquin, who shows you his hand speed right away.
Yes, and there's a lot of RESPECT on this court of the hand speed. Wow, and just a no communication dink through the middle that Fed did not get after. He was very vocal yesterday, and having not participated into singles here, he was into it from the get-go, and there's a change already that Staksrud was not unwinding the stack, Michelle. That's not a small thing. They don't want to run into a problem. Patriquin's plenty good enough to play on the left. But if I'm Alshon and Daescu, I want to see if they can handle it or not. So already little tweaks of the strategy here.
Staksrud goes heavy down the line, then finishes it off the tape. Lands good. So far, momentum on the side of Patriquin and Staksrud.
2-0-1. Second serve.
Yeah, and this is going to be a war, obviously, with the best of 5 and doubles on Championship Sunday. We're going to see swings of emotion and strategy.
Nice inside-out sneak attack from Christian Alshon. Doesn't count for a point, but at least it's a side-out.
Yeah, and I think Fed could have wrecked the ball before that and tried to just place it, but you can't get it out of the wingspan of Alshon there. Oh, no. Another one in the middle that should have been demolished, and
1-2-1.
Staksrud was late.
Shot missing a sitter high to the backhand. Daescu getting Staksrud jammed up.
1-2-2.
That's their bread and butter there. They will score 4 or 5 points in a minute.
Uh-oh, that's high. Federico Staksrud says thank you very much, and ball back to Patriquin and Staksrud right away.
2-1-1.
Another nuance to this matchup too. Christian Alshon and Staksrud, of course, making it to the 2 finals prior to this event with each other.
Yes, but that is over. These teams like where they're at here and who their partners are. Because what we had is the big Johns shakeup that then everything sort of had to filter and figure itself out from there. Who's Ben going to play with? Who was Gabe playing with? He was playing with J-Dub, and it just set off a string of partnerships.
Sneaky pull from Alshon on the left side of the court.
Yeah, so both teams have that flexibility. Some teams don't. Like, you'd never see Ben and Colin Johns just switch it up. Ben always playing the left, but that's a big advantage for these teams as well. You have your optimal, and then you have very good to go with it. It's not like you're really giving up something by putting Alshon or Patriquin on the left. Oh, my. Wow. Fed ducked down like he was trying to get started on a limbo there, and the ball went right past him.
Cross-court counter from Hayden Patriquin. That is a little flick, too.
Such a smart shot, because you know that Alshon's crashing into the middle, so go back where he came from. Same shot again, but from Staksrud. So somebody's been doing some homework over there. That's smart pickleball right there.
4-3-1.
Alshon opting to switch on this return. Hayden Patriquin likes to do that to test his opponents across the way early. Lets him know that this is going to happen.
Yeah, shot fired across the bow there, but got the ship out of the way.
That's deep for Alshon. A couple of sitters missed on their side. Staksrud and Patriquin earn another point. Love to get your thoughts, Dave, too, on how the third shot drive is becoming a setup shot in men's, especially at times.
Yeah, I would say that's part of the change of the way pickleball is played.
Storm closing, we gotta rotate.
Always.
What Alshon and Daescu do, one change begets a second one.
Point.
And uncharacteristic misses to start this one for Daescu and Alshon. A couple of those balls where they're usually on the money.
Yeah, that's a place where Alshon has been playing the right more, so just the angles are a little different.
Point.
And why not drive it and crash it right back at them? This is a team that won 22-1 last night, and they're in a 5-point hole. Alshon with one of his patented towel timeouts there.
Daescu staying on the right for this one. And Alshon takes care of business from the left, gets the ball back.
3-8-1. Point.
And this is the Andre factor. You can hear all the positivity heading to Christian there. Look, he doesn't care he missed a couple volleys.
Look at the way Hayden Patriquin attacks this off the bounce. So compact with his backhand.
And if he's going to just lay it in like that and it sits up at all, you have got to strike first, and that was perfectly executed.
And Andre adjusts right away, drives it that time against Hayden Patriquin, mishandles the volley.
5-8-2.
Ooh, just back for Daescu after a beautiful setup of the point.
Yeah, sliding to the right and then trying to take it back to the left. That's hard to keep it in with enough spin. Got it a little too much of the ball, but then get a miss there.
8-5-2.
Point. Staksrud and Patriquin claim another.
And Staksrud will stay in that all day long. He feels like he could outthink Alshon cross court from that position, and I agree if that's what he's saying to himself.
Heavy drive from Staksrud for game point.
Game point.
Another timeout called by Alshon.
45 seconds.
Here today.
Game point.
Yes, he can. Game point for the boys in black. That's deep. Alshon hangs on for the side out, saving one game point.
And I think H thought that was going to be a full send, so that was only like 70%, and he got in front of it.
Second serve.
That is the same shot that Daescu tried to make, and Fed just showed him how to make it.
5-10-2.
Game within the game.
Point.
Man,
Fed wants that one back.
Yes, holding on for dear life with the backside of the paddle save.
6-10-2.
Staksrud just got a little too antsy.
Beautiful put away for Hayden Patriquin.
Game point.
And side out, game point number 2.
10-6-1.
Patriquin was once made fun of for his overheads.
Silly comment from someone.
That's deep for
Second
Fed.
serve. Game point.
Had the idea and had both guys potentially beat
10-6-2.
and reaching through the middle. Game point number 3 now. Heavy drive. Alshon and Daescu hang on. Couple of more rallies, and this could be costly.
Don't let
6-10-1.
them hang around like this.
Opening the door for danger.
Again, the emphasis of where the first volley needs to go, back behind Alshon, late getting the forehand there.
6-10-2.
Chirp meter is tracking Hayden Patriquin at the moment. Ooh, nice ball. Andre Daescu goes right and then left around Patriquin's paddle.
Yeah, Alshon gets him to play a forehand,
10-2.
and Daescu sees the paddle position from that. That was terrific accuracy.
Destroyed by Staksrud. It says, get that out of here.
So reset 3 in a row and then just loaded up on the Tui. That was great.
10-7-1.
Game point number 4 for Patriquin and Staksrud. Out of the air, puts it away. Christian Alshon hanging around. Game point number 5 for the men in black.
They don't get it here, and this is going to be a mental heavy weight to carry. Oh my
Ooh,
God.
hesitation in the middle. Whose ball was it? It's got to be Staksrud's, right? Yeah.
Come take a forehand. You've gotten misses on the volleys.
7-10-1.
Like, be the animal, and he usually is. Can't defer, can't defer.
Second
Ooh,
serve.
that was actually closer than
Yeah.
I thought.
There's a lot of spin on that. That looked like it was hitting the video board and then almost hit the baseline.
7-10-2.
Perfect lob volley.
Oh, wow. Gets it inside the baseline. Alshon and Daescu on the board, applying scoreboard pressure.
And I thought Fed did the right thing to olay that, and that.
Timeout receivers, 8-10-2.
But
8-10-2.
Church is in session on the doubles court today.
What a setup. It was maybe out, a little half second of hesitation from Staksrud, and now Daescu and Alshon with a chance to tie it at 10.
And 2 amazing digs at the beginning of that rally from Andre, who was getting every return, and he's like, stop returning to me, that's what's gonna happen.
10-10. A rally from 10-5-1 down
2.
for the boys in blue. Oh, wow, what an Ernie from Andre Daescu. Protects his body and then rallies for the Ernie. Unbelievable play.
Game point.
Game
11-10-2.
point after saving 5 against. Ooh, Alshon maybe catches Fed out of position for a half second. What a recovery from Staksrud.
Yeah, a little high, so he had time to get to the forehand. What a comeback, though.
Oh, what a sequence for Alshon and Daescu, and last chance to tie it here for Staksrud and Patriquin. Wow, Alshon returns to the backhand of Fed, creates an opening in the middle, and now ball back to their side for game point number 2. It's out. Alshon and Daescu rally to take the first. What kind of mental over though the 3 out of 5
or some prayers, perhaps.
Point.
And that's the one I talked to H yesterday. He knows he cannot miss that because they just get all riled up when they get a third shot drive and then a miss.
Tied out.
And they just will not give Alshon a forehand drive, and I think that's really smart returning. And they are good enough because they're both good at singles. Patriquin doesn't play enough, but he's got it in him to keep it away.
Oh, wow. A little excited.
Well, the beauty of that dink is it's in the kitchenette. It's in the front part of the kitchen, and he has no angle there. Great read, but even better dink from Staksrud. Well, you have a flamingo paddle. You're 6'6". You get up on your foot there, and then it just slides away from you.
Second
serve from Alshon.
Yeah, and fast hands sometimes get you in trouble. I mean, that ball, H knows is well out, but his instincts are to play everything.
Oh, wow.
He checked to go there twice.
3-1-2. Point.
I mean, I'm quite certain nothing was said by H to Alshon, but that's 3 just missiles sent. I mean, he had him in that little target lockdown, and H has gotten out of the way of 2 of them.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, Andre has got to get this calmed down.
What might you suggest to Alshon instead?
Dink the ball. I mean, did you see our
Looking at the moment, to put it lightly, Federico Staksrud and Hayden Patriquin will take all the misses.
Yeah.
See what Andre Daescu and Christian discussed at the break.
Well, they put Christian back on the right side.
Putting him in timeout, perhaps?
Oh, no, for sure. I can think about it.
Oh, a little high, and Hayden Patriquin can't get out of the way.
Much different than the forehand sends off the bounce there. Andre able to spin that right into an unsuspecting Patriquin, who's got to think they have a complex here.
Wasn't going fast either, through a bit of off speed.
Point.
Except that pace can be challenging too.
Oh yeah, if you're expecting something with a little more and in a different location. And here's the keeping Patriquin on the left program when they're on an odd. Oh, no.
Point.
Baseball home run for the former baseball star Hayden Patriquin.
3-5-1.
I mean, played that brilliantly. Just get that down.
Point.
Okay.
Gifts going right back.
Timeout receivers, 4-5-1.
Timeout going the other way now with Fed and Hayden Patriquin in some trouble now. They don't want to see a repeated.
4-5-1. Second serve.
I mean, the discipline to where the returns are going is spectacular. They decided
4-5-2.
we are going to Andre with the returns, and they're getting them there.
Point.
Wow, just a little step back roll. And sometimes when you try to hit that and spin it as much as he does, the ball will check up and you get your body too far out of the way.
Full extension for Daescu, Patriquin, and Staksrud with a nice rally. Wow, what a shot down the line, a gutsy play. Patriquin cheating to the middle.
So good from Andre. Use that left hand on the two-handed backhand to just keep it in.
Ooh, hands battle won by Staksrud through the middle.
So, again, this team's used to playing the other way, and the mentality is often if your partner's engaged, just let them stay engaged. So that's what Andre decided to do there, and Alshon did not.
Oh, right back at you.
Point.
Patriquin just cannot understand how he's missing that. He's looking over at Pablo Tejas and Eric Onson's over there trying to give him some encouragement.
Christian Alshon catches Hayden Patriquin out of position, shuffling back after putting the Ernie pressure on the other way.
And that shows the challenge of when you're not set, even a ball that's not going fast can get you.
Second serve.
Totally set for that one. A pop-up cookie on the third. Daescu throwing his hands in the air in disbelief. He tossed that shot up.
Yeah, and smart from Patriquin. If you do get a high third, hit it at the feet of the player closest to you. Went it right at Alshon. That was well done.
Through the middle. Nobody home. Hayden Patriquin hits a winner. Back on top.
7-7-1.
Daescu knew that speed up was coming down the line from Patriquin. Shakes his head too.
Yes, Alshon gets the glory, but the shot that Daescu hit was the beauty.
Slapper out again. Hayden Patriquin just a half second behind it.
I mean, had a perfect read, just couldn't get on top. Everything to H.
Oh, way to get out of the way, either intentional or not for Alshon.
Yeah, and Patriquin played a terrific rally there, was in complete command, and just gets too much of it again.
And a beat. Alshon was thinking about calling it deep. It's worth a challenge, I think.
It's not wildly in, that's for sure.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the in ruling.
Yeah.
Result of the round.
Could have been a sliver of green there.
It's so dependable. I mean, that's spot on. You want to talk about spot on, that's painting it.
Loss of free challenge. No free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining.
So
We'll resume play at
Alshon and
8-7-2.
Daescu out of free challenges.
So it's just fun to watch the, okay, you're going to do that, fine, we're going to do this. And
Yes, sir.
the outcome of this game will determine whether there are wild shifts in strategy. One apiece, you probably don't change anything. Down two, you'll empty the vault.
Tied out.
Underneath it. Penalties a bit too open.
Point.
Alshon owning the miss there. Juking out Andre Daescu. Another point for Staksrud and Patriquin to tie it at 8.
8-1. Second serve.
I love the move, just a tad late, but they can throw that shake and bake right back at the big fellas.
What a way to get the ball down. Feathery third shot drop to close for Hayden Patriquin.
So good, because these tall guys make them bend.
It's hard to get a ball down on a goal with the reach. I mean, that's one thing that the Johns brothers said when they had fits against Daescu last season. It's like you cannot get the ball in the kitchen because he's so long. Off the tape and a little help. Now, can they close out game 2? That was the issue.
It's a fine question, isn't it?
Game 2. Missed 5 game point opportunities. First one here for Patriquin and Staksrud. They're denied the chance for now. Ball back to Alshon and Daescu.
8-10-1.
A steep mountain to climb.
Oh, they desperately wanted to cash that and not have to think about all the ones lost.
The lob from Alshon. Fed attacks first and Fed attacks last.
Really good because Andre was able to get there, but nothing on his counter. Great job by Staksrud of getting that then on the other side of the body of Alshon in front of him.
How'd you like the lob from Alshon in that sequence?
It got them in a better position. It worked. Just couldn't capitalize.
Third shot try from Daescu, and Alshon handles the hands battle. Now a chance to tie it.
Get those wall drills into your life, folks, because you just kept that paddle out in front. That's what he does, and it's paying off right there.
Good pressure from Patriquin. Need to close it out here. They're in trouble, in my estimation. Game point number 2.
10-9-1.
Down the line goes Daescu. So smooth, so deceptive.
And so fortunate, because that ball was going to be out, but again, Patriquin stuck his paw in there. Oh, my.
Wow.
Point game. Timeout change in.
That return was out for Chris of Hayden Patriquin. Ooh, just wide for Patriquin. Like the idea. He saw the play shifting off the court for Alshon and Daescu.
And this indecision in the middle.
Off the tape. Daescu will take the win.
Yeah, there were a couple of floaters through the middle, and because Hayden takes such an aggressive stance on the right side of the court, he's practically in the middle, that Fed allowed and deferred where there was a forehand on that last rally, but his volume level is fantastic right now with the alley.
1-0-2.
First mislob from Alshon of the day, and I think, you know, this is a matchup we're probably going to see a bunch. I mean, terrific teams that like to play together.
Second serve. 0-1-2.
And Patriquin gets the tag on Alshon, what he wanted so desperately in game 2.
Crashing back to the middle and just ran into the bullet right off the paddle there into the shoulder.
Point.
How in the world did he get out of the way of that? My goodness. Andre, I would say, would tell us he hit that exactly where he wanted. You want to find right side hip, and then got out of the way. That's the baseball background. Don't get hit by a pitch.
Right out. One, 2-1. Point.
Patient, disciplined point for Alshon.
2-2-1. Point.
I love that Fed walked around the kitchen just so he didn't have a kitchen violation. There was a winner hit through you, buddy.
3-2-1.
You can stomp your feet in there if you want.
Point.
There's just been little hiccups all around this match. Some great play in between, but the margins are so thin, you can't do it.
It's a great ball from Patriquin. High third, gets it down with the angle.
And Alshon, to his credit, has not tried to just run in front of Andre and take thirds. He accepts that he'll get a few like this one, but not a lot.
Point. Five, 2-2.
Unbelievable stab.
Wow.
Point.
So good. The words out of Christian Alshon's mouth, we agree.
If Alshon and Daescu can step on them and not let them back in game 3 here.
Point.
Patriquin hands them another point. To the timeout called to regroup.
7-2-2.
Fed thought he missed the return.
Gets Gets it down at the feet of Federico Staksrud from the chest and down.
That's exactly right. A lot of people just work on speed ups linear. You got to work on getting those at the feet of your opponent. That was perfect.
Push-up ball, left
Foot fault called by Hayden Patriquin. He says, no way, you're welcome to challenge it, but the odds against the players on this challenge are 100% against them.
Yeah, Jim Price was on that immediately, Michelle, and they're going to ring the register with it.
Review the fault call stands. Loss of free challenge. No free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 9-2-2.
They'll lose their free challenge with that.
I like doing that there anyway, though, and I think Staksrud did that more to calm his partner down here.
Here we go. Time in.
Back to work.
9-2-2.
Alshon and Daescu 2 away from regaining the match advantage. Hayden Patriquin gets Daescu in trouble, earns the pop-up, and gets the ball back right away.
2-9-1. Second serve.
Big H does not like being tagged.
He does not.
Doesn't matter. It's sort of, I mean, nobody really likes it, but there are different
2-9-2.
approaches.
Especially when he gets such joy out of being the tagger.
Exactly. It's a little hypocritical, don't you think?
Got to be able to give and take in this sport. It's a lot less.
Take it, don't dish it.
Yep, there's a lot less of H to hit.
If you want to dish it, be able to take it. That ball is wide for Fed. Side out quickly for Daescu and Alshon. Inefficient trip
9-3-1.
for Patriquin and Staksrud.
Second serve.
Shot drive into the net from Daescu. One more try to gain game point.
9-3-2.
What an ATP from Christian Alshon. Controlled it so that Hayden Patriquin couldn't defend it for game point.
Racquetball low there, really well done.
Took his time. One step ahead of the play, mentally speaking. And that ball is cracked right down. And Christian Alshon, another high third from Andre Daescu, who apologizes to his partner. One game point saved on the other side.
3-10-1. Second serve.
Just one step to the middle, and Alshon gets him leaning. Well done.
Point. Four 10-2. Tied out. Game point.
Game point number 2.
10-4-1.
Just ridiculous.
Pterodactyl reach from Christian Alshon to close out the third, 11-4. We love to see it.
Let's go, sir.
Stanley had a birthday this last weekend. The Gorski, we've got that great fan there.
New Vulcan ball, game
Someone named McMahon has a birthday soon.
Woohoo! Josh's birthday. Great engineer. Nice, Ernie to start game 4 from Christian Alshon.
I mean, if we're going to mention the pterodactyl, you should show your ability to fly, and there we go.
1-0-2.
Main pterodactyl energy here on center court.
Yeah, and so this is where Fed needs to empty the vault on his emotion. He has kept a very positive position throughout this. It's his youngster partner that's had more variability.
Second serve.
Is there anything you would suggest to Patriquin and Staksrud at this point in the match?
They might want to keep Fed on the left. I know when they get on odd, they don't want to let him go, but desperate times.
Wow, Alshon protects the moneymaker with a half scorpion there.
1-0-1.
And Patriquin disappointed for the missed tag.
Yeah.
Patriquin attacks off the bounce.
And part of this is just play a little better. I mean, a lot of these come back. I don't want Patriquin to just sort of fall into playing a very passive right side role. That's not what makes him special.
Point. 2-0-2.
Can't happen. It's not a hard volley for Fed at all. Oh, and he was hoping it would hit the bar before it bounced a second time, and it didn't. So there was some high pickle IQ that didn't get paid off there for Patriquin, because that would have been a replay had that happened.
Side out.
He's handled the reset ball from Daescu. Just trickled away from his paddle. Ball back to Patriquin and Staksrud.
Points.
Deep, and their championship lives depend on this Game 4 results. Staksrud and Patriquin.
I love that they shaked it and baked it. The threat of Patriquin forced an error.
Second serve.
I heard H say it. Make it. That's it.
3-2.
Wow.
Side out.
Those are two dependable forehands that were not dependable right there.
Three, 1-1.
Loose arm from Hayden Patriquin.
Can't hit an overhead, whatever.
It's a couple years ago in Major League Pickleball. I think it was Tyler Lou that was throwing shade at Big H to his face. Give him credit.
Look at that. Great recovery from Daescu.
Football, right foot. Side out.
Interesting. Football. Oh, yeah. Majorly.
That is, I don't know that I've seen ATP defense football before. Okay.
Point.
Results in a missed return, too.
And
Nice
Jim
serve.
Price, that's a great call, because
Yeah.
it's a position where you could be deeper than the kitchen, but he wasn't there.
Wow, what a heads-up play. Andre Daescu shifting on the right.
Because that is so hard when it's driven across your body like that, and he was on it.
Point.
And then Patriquin gets one down the line on Alshon. We're tied up at 3 early.
And Staksrud knows how important it is to have some positive outcomes off the Patriquin paddle right now, and
3-3-2.
he loves seeing that exchange.
Let.
You don't have to return a let serve off the tape too, but that's impressive.
Bonus.
Point.
I mean, this is what the youngster is infinitely capable of. That's 2 in a row. Can he keep stacking?
4-3-2. I'll recall.
Confidence, the name to Patriquin's game.
Yep. 4-3-2.
A lofty return from Daescu, but had some nice depth to it. Gained leverage at the kitchen, too, for the side out.
Yeah, Staksrud missed his spot on the drive by about 3 feet to be able to have Daescu hitting that first volley. Okay.
Ball was out, and they will challenge it. Yes.
Staksrud, if you're that hesitant, it's probably in. That's my problem with what happened here.
Loss of free challenge.
The other option would have been to let it be in and challenge the in ruling.
You still get to the same damage.
Right.
I would rather it be, I'm pretty sure it was in, and
just
call it in. But from up here, I just want the call to be right, and that's what we got. Spot on technology. Turn that thing green. That means it is in.
And now it results in a timeout, or excuse me, a side out for Patriquin and Staksrud.
4-3-1. Point.
I mean, that has 0 chance of staying in, but Alshon couldn't get the paddle out of there.
5-3-1. Second serve. Five, 3-2. Timeout.
Yeah, just unnecessary shot there. That's a 4% chance, degree of difficulty, because Alshon's going to be able to get there.
Second serve.
From Christian Alshon.
Just geometry doesn't work from there. It's in the middle, you're running around it, and you got to flick it and find it. And would have been right in the doubles alley. We just don't have those.
Ooh. Turn off the tape, and on the ground, Patriquin and Staksrud earn another side out.
5-3-1. Second serve.
Just off speed around the corner on the Ernie from Christian Alshon.
Yeah, but he did not get a lot on that Ernie. That was a great opportunity for Patriquin. Tries to bring it back across them. I mean, Alshon's diving in the middle. But again, much like what happened to Alshon on the other side, you run out of court.
3-5-1.
It's cheap.
Second serve.
Patriquin and Staksrud force the second serve.
Three, 5-2.
Patriquin staying on the left.
Yes, no disguise by knocking on the paddle. I wonder if that was a flat hand or not, Fed.
They're feeling it.
Just got to get off 5. They've been sort of stuck here.
5-3-1. Second serve. 5-3-2.
Ugly possession.
Stuck on 5 still, to your point earlier, side out.
3-5-1.
Storming to the kitchen was Daescu. They're off of 3. Alshon encouraging the crowd on their behalf.
Such a smart, high defensive lob, and then they wrecked the ball after that and came storming in.
Oh, it's deep.
Wow.
And they tie it at 5. Alshon and Daescu rally back.
It seems like you've said that a few times here in this particular match.
Timeout call.
They want fun, and they've got both the PGA and the LPGA playing that course this year.
Yeah.
The only one in the country.
Patrick Manning doing those interviews and trophy presentation, responsible for the great resort
Yes.
here.
I love a visionary that says, I want it to be big and fun. That's my kind of dude right there.
Absolutely. Love having their involvement for this event. We thank them for all the work that goes into it. Fire fights, and Staksrud comes away with it while he's deep. Daescu.
5-5-1.
Oh my, what hands from Alshon. Protects his body on the speed up and then finds the angle on the outer edge.
Yeah, finds the spin to keep that in too, Michelle. That was pretty.
5-5-2.
Uh-oh, dreaded HTP as he tried to curl it around there. But the tall dudes, that lever is just wider and you can get it. You have to really banana that ball that out and aim a little deeper in the court. Miss for H.
Ooh, another miss. Off the tape, too. Had the clean winner of an angle pointed out. Instead, it results in a point for Daescu and Alshon.
This is where you start thinking about donating your free challenge into a timeout here after a couple of routine misses. Oh boy, bumper cars.
And they're working out in their favor. Hayden Patriquin springs forward with offense.
And the 2 rallies before that were in his swing there, but kept it in impressively. There's the difference. Just let that thing get wide and then curl it around there. That's really well done from Alshon.
Tim, it was defended, but forced the pop-up, feeding right into the hands of Daescu. And another unforced error from Hayden Patriquin, costly. 9-5-2.
9-5-2.
Make it championship points for Christian Alshon and Andre Daescu.
10-5-2.
Just a bit too much. 1 match point saved now. Daescu and Alshon came back from this scoreline in game 1.
Yep.
We'll see if Fed and Hayden have the same juice.
Second serve.
On the first serve, second try.
5-10-2.
Oh, no.
Wow. Melting before our eyes. Championship point number 2 for Alshon and Daescu.
Second serve.
Crash in the middle.
Match point.
Match point number 3. A walk to the towel for Andre Daescu. Wipes off his face.
10-5-2.
Alshon closes it out. And Alshon and Daescu are the champions of the Red Rock Open.